this Bane as well. You know, like one mistake, like one missed spear, and like everything is free for Arkosh. I just think like
yeah, but they're black and yellow, right?
It's so
Arkosh
hard.
is the other team, so black and yellow doesn't make mistakes. They're the pro team, right?
I guess so.
Right? Exactly. F Boy in the chat. I hope you're not ever suggesting that an NA pro would ever make a mistake, Richie.
It's just gonna be rough. Like this Bane has so much potential all game, and normally you don't get to say that as a Bane, right? Because it's like, oh well, they get one item or they get a blink and I'm done.
Yeah.
It's just not the case. I see him having so much impact because the supports have no counterplay to Bane basically all game.
That's true. The supports don't. But Mars is really good against Bane though. To cancel the feed script, because you don't have to touch him with a spear and it cancels it, right? So you don't have to like spear him or anything. Or spear him to something, sorry.
Yeah, you just have to hit
that's
him
why
with
I think
spear.
yeah, exactly. That's why I think the Mars is pretty great here. But you're right, they have to play well. Like they have to make sure that they don't make any mistakes here, and they also have to make sure the lanes don't go too badly. Because the less map control you have, the less vision you have, and obviously the more prone you are to making these kind of mistakes and not being able to save spells, right? Monkey. Monkey's like, alright, well, I guess I took the ward at least. And Crow in trouble. They all swarm Crow. Crow's dead. Rolling Boulder will not save him, and they even give him to the mid laner. Good start for P1.
So
very necessary one.
Very, very good start. Pardon me. Yeah, is this Weaver into CK supposed to be good? I just imagine a state of the game where CK can just smash you, yeah, before you can get off your what's it called? Before you can get off your time lapse.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say.
Like I think early it's probably fine. I don't think he kills you even in like a 3-second stun, for example. I think if you get really unlucky, then, or I guess if the CK gets really lucky, maybe you're dead. But you know, if you have Phantasm up, I think Weaver is like the perfect target. I think it has to be like a Linken's game.
It's a rough one though, because I feel like if you go for Linken's, you don't have enough damage.
I agree.
I agree with you that I don't see that Weaver being that good. I don't see Weaver being a good carry in general, right?
Me too.
Maybe the lane goes well for you. I just don't feel like Bane Weaver is also a great lane either.
No. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay, right? They're both good laners solo, but where's the combination?
Plus Zero and Gutsy got a lot of kill threat in this lane. Like double bonks, double spears eventually. No, not double, but you know, way more than you're used to anyway.
I do find that we touched on the point mainly is that this is a Rudy game, right? And he kind of has to carry the game more so than the Weaver. I feel like Phil Horse is just there to be a nuisance and kill the supports, right?
Yeah.
And it's really Rudy who's going to be the... I do feel it's like a very good Storm game. So that's where Rudy comes into play. Gets a BKB early, hopefully. And he does have enough damage to kill the CK. He could even go for the build, the Ags plus Electric Grave, Overload Shard build.
Yeah, wouldn't mind seeing that. The problem with that is it's a little bit slow early, because usually the build-up is the Kaya and Sanj, which doesn't leave you with a lot of aggressive, you know, it's good stats, right, especially if you're playing a carry, but it doesn't leave you with like the Orchid initiation kind of style.
Could you not go triple null BKB? Oh, Crow. Crow's gonna die on the top lane. Yep, got a This lane is incredibly strong though. Enchantress plus CK, that's a difficult lane to play into. But could you not go triple null into BKB and then directly Ag Shard, right? And then wait for the level?
Ooh, Monkey's lucky that he didn't get pinned to that tree. What the heck? Guess he hit like the wood thing or something like that.
Yeah. So I think that's still viable. You just replace the Kai and Signs for BKB. People are doing less Kai and Signs these days as well on the mid laners. As you said, it's a bit too slow. So I think that build is still definitely viable. Alternatively, Storm can go for the Orchid, but Orchid Storm has been not very common these days.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's been a little hit or miss, I think, and mostly miss.
Oof. Yes. And you don't want to kill the supports this game. Or you do, right? But you don't care that much, particularly about the Enchanters. You only care about killing Caudle. We'll see.
Yeah, I hope the Sench can make a lot of space top lane here. She's doing a great job so far. She's even got, of course, the Hill Troll Summoner. It's a bit early for her to make a push. Or is it? It looks like she's considering it. But these supports need to make a lot of space for Black and Yellow. Like, I'm just not sold on the support duo into, like, even the mid-game here. Beyond, you know, Ench poking at towers, really. And Coddle refreshing abilities. Just outside of fights, I think they're going to be a little bit limited. P1 might be dead mid, gets off the stick charges, overload proc's not going to be enough, especially with the Fairy Fire. So Rudy does not have enough for the kill here.
This bottom lane also is not going that well for Black and Yellow. I was expecting the lane to be kind of even, to be honest, until they got perhaps a kill on the Weaver or the Bane. But in the end, Mars is being crushed. Like, 6 last hits to 15. It's a huge difference here for 0. Okay, we have Chakra Magic, do we? Nope, they're charging the Illuminate instead, and that's gonna take way too long, and God's Rebuke actually bonks him out of it, so he gets the kill instead with the creeps.
Yep.
Making sure Godzi can't steal it away from him, I suppose.
Get away, Illuminates. And they catch the Weaver here. But they've already used the Chakra Magic. Illuminates, good damage, but that's not gonna kill him.
Mid though, Pango does die. This lane is just really tough for a Pango, honestly.
Yeah, Rudy even drops the tip.
Yeah. Now, Rudy is really fitting into the Arkosh lineup, honestly. Turtle was quite a quiet guy, you know. Good player, but quiet guy. Rudy is more of the Arkosh style of flaming the enemy team.
Yeah, this is doubly good. It relieves a little bit of the pressure top lane because Ench is forced to TP. Ench is going to be unable to bottle fill, while I believe that was the Bane who refills the bottle mid lane as well. So good rotation for Monkey, making the best of his death. Storm not really missing out on any bit of efficiency or any of the regen to be had in this mid lane.
Bro, he's gonna die. Goodbye. Easy kill here for Braxy. Nice body block as well. Okay. Black and Yellow returning some of the flame as well. That lane is definitely the strongest one, but CK not getting the most out of this. Like, not getting as many lasts as I expected him to. They have a lot of kill potential, but certainly every time they go for a kill, they lose that potential 2 or 3 last hits, right? And then DP kind of recovers.
Oh, big jump mid. Rudy thought about it. P1 was ready for that one, though. He's been beaten to the punch to level 6 by a bit. Was well aware of the aggressive potential of Crow, especially after he died. Heads up play there for P1, but Rudy still going to make the play. Boulder Smash, I think, hit him. Just the infused raindrops making a bit of a difference. 32% damage block, though. It's going to keep P1 alive easily, and in fact, Crow might just die here to a simple rotation from Braxy, but P1 commits the swashbuckle for this. Luckily, there's plenty of supports here for Black and Yellow. Literally no stuns on the supports, though. The Storm just simply TPs away to refill the battle.
Nice. Rudy knows that as long as he gets a good early game, it doesn't really matter what else happens to the rest of the lanes. And that's also something Black and Yellow is aware of, which is why they rotate the 2 supports here. To make sure they can try to take this tower as soon as possible, take away Rudy's place to farm. Monkey is forced to rotate without much HP, though.
Oh,
P1,
is that Weaver?
with the Rolling Thunder. That is Weaver. That's the advantage of playing Weaver carry. You can rotate a bit early.
At level 6.
He has a swarm. And at level 6, doesn't matter. Pale Horse, he's helping his team. Oh no, Pale Horse, don't go in the pinball zone. Don't go in the pinball zone, Pale Horse. The Illuminate's gonna hit him. Is that enough to kill him? No, he has the magic stick. It's gonna be fine. P1 still being hit by the swarm, by the way. Pale Horse wants to finish him off. There goes the storm. P1 had the infused raindrops, and that saves him. Rudy just got baited by P1's raindrops. Well done. Well played, Black and Yellow. Baited the storm. Now you punish the enemy's win condition. You force the Weaver to rotate. Huge win there.
Yeah,
for Black
P1, he gets the Invis rune, and he might consider rotating to another lane. No, he just chugs on the bottle instead. Yeah, that's why I was so surprised to see the Weaver. I was like, what are you doing here? It's a bit early. If he has level 6, absolutely. I'm down for that play, but you were dominating this bottom lane. Zero's gotten a lot of space now. He's actually beat you to level 6, in fact, which is not how this lane was going before he left. And I think this tower still ends up going down. Rudy just not in a great position here to try and defend. He's gone top lane instead, where he's missed the zip onto Karhua, who drops on the tip instead. And that's your mid lane tower going down. Okay. Good skirmishing early from Black and the Yellow.
Yeah, and this leads them to getting a pretty sizable lead. The best thing you can have with a team fight that you got right now, because you want to make sure that the Storm doesn't really get off to a good start, and then your lack of stun doesn't really matter against them because you'll just be able to overpower the enemy team, and Storm will have to kind of fight the backlines. The more you can guess where he goes, the easier it is to kill him, and also the more control the more vision you have, the less you need control. This kind of can use the Chaos Bolt perfectly.
And this is going to be likely a bottom tier 1 tower, especially with Arena of Blood ready. I don't think you want to fight into this. Gremlo has Exorcism, but so far he's not left this top lane, and you can maybe look to channel it here, especially with the wagon pushing, and he's going to do exactly that. This wave is not going to last long. It's got another fresh wave coming, but here are the TPs, as they have already dispatched up the bottom tier 1 tower. Arena is perfect. Spear isn't. We'll see if they can still get this kill, though, as they do have plenty of damage with a lot of tanky heroes here to sustain off of with the life drain. So Gremlo does make it out, but he will be at least pushed back from the tier 1 tower. Zero. Will die in this top lane, though. That's problematic. Rudy
And use this early power spike with a ball lightning to get a couple of kills before he goes back to farming. Rudy, low on mana though. Katakwa wants the kill. They bait him out, but there's a TP here. Rudy has to TP. Rudy, Katakwa has a chaos bolt. He's not gonna let you go anywhere. No mana, no ball lightning. Not even enough for a TP now. And Katakwa just preserving that stun just in case. However, Katakwa could be in trouble himself. They're gonna bait him out. Pale Horse is joining in. And thanks to Pale Horse's aggressive rotations, this time they do get the kill onto the enemy carry. Crow, hoping to finish off God Z, but it's gonna be a bit too much. I think it's time to go back home, Rudy. Don't die here. Rudy? Rudy, don't die.
Broke the tree. That's the important part.
Yeah, it is the important part. Okay, that might be enough. That might be
Player got
enough.
kills. I have a clarity. That's sad. Sadness for him, because now he just has to make a pretty long walk. Braxy's still giving chase. And might have a kill into Crow, because he did use Polar Smash to kill the creep. Gremlo and Rudy will simply TP away.
Alright, doesn't have mana, so Crow just gives up.
Yep.
Right, fair enough. I mean, Rudy didn't die, so that's what the important part is, right? He's the win condition, after all. And Pale Horse's rotations have been really working out. Good play on the wing.
Yeah, the second one was pretty good. Nothing wrong with that second one, especially because he didn't have anywhere else to really play, right? He's already lost his mid and safe lane tier 1 tower, so everything else is a little bit hazardous for him to try and farm. P1 not showing up to that fight, though, as he now at least has Diffusal finished. So this is a big moment for him. Black and Yellow going to be looking for a lot of space here off the back of this item. See who they can actually catch, though. Pale Horse is fairly fast. Doesn't actually get slowed by dust, even if you're supposed to. And so far, Monkey unable to really find a huge opening in this game. Not yet level 6, though. So I'm eager to see here how he continues to play, or how his play changes as soon as he does hit that crucial level 6. Mid lane, though, they are going to be fighting.
Yeah, catch B1. Silenced up. B1. B1, activating the Rolling Thunder. He's going to be fine for now. In fact, nothing. I lied. He's actually going to be forced to retreat. Exorcism. Too scary for a Pango to fight into.
Yep. And he had a long enough left in that Rolling Thunder where Rudy's no way he's going to make that jump with level 1 Ball Lightning. He'll be asking for death, basically. So Gremlo, again, the second Exo usage here is very likely to not pan out into any towers, as he's just going to head back into his own triangle. So that's some serious wind taken out from the sails of this DP. That off lane, at least. Looks like they used an Arena of Blood and whiffed for the kill onto the Bane. He probably just TP'd away. Indeed, he has. Oh, Fairy's Trinket for Storm. It's a big item for him.
Gremlo, he's making sure that this incursion to his tier 1 is not working out for them. T1 doesn't have the Rolling Thunder. Monkey, though, be in trouble as they attack him from behind. Crow and some more position. Gremlo out of mana. And this Pango is too scary.
It's a big miss.
Unless he misses, unless he misses the swashbuckle. That Chakra Magic felt a bit wasted. Now they want to punish him for it. Here comes the Storm. P1 regretting that miss more and more as time goes on. A shield crash will keep him alive long enough to kill the Bane. He's finally going to be killed off with the two brothers joining forces.
Pale Horse is here. He wants to keep fighting.
Pale Horse is here.
And
he's always here.
I reckon he gets the kill onto Braxy. Eventually. Big zip.
Oh, yeah. Zero on point with that spear, though.
Yep. Hit that one. And Braxy will live, actually. So what does that turn into? It turns into a 1-for-1, right? Bane for the Pango. And likely now the tower here for Arkosh. They finally get it. Big ulti there for Crow. Does so much damage. He just kept refreshing that Magnetize throughout the fight onto various heroes. And this thing has been getting buffed a little bit, to be honest. 40 damage per second. It's completely dispellable, yes, sure. But it adds up over time, especially if you get it to refresh once or twice. And he got it to refresh like 4 times in that fight. So really good job there on the Earth Spirit plays. Black and Yellow caught fighting without really Arena ready to go. They didn't have Rolling Thunder either, so they needed to land their small spells, and unfortunately the execution just wasn't there. Monkey finally level 6 as well. He really wanted to get level 6 in that last fight. He had like probably 3 prime opportunities to just turn around and feed grip someone, but just couldn't find the XP. But now he's got it.
Yeah, it was a big struggle here for Monkey there. But now we're going to see probably the Pango not having such a free time, right? Diving those towers. I also don't think that Swashbuckle was representative of P1's game, though. It was just a one miss, but it was so costly for him, unfortunately, because he could have killed the 2 supports there. Rudy once again. He is gonna be. Oh no, it's gonna be Rudy and his bro both playing. All right, Bro and Rudy. Let's go. Lighting Light to help him, but the Fiend Script this time will secure the kill onto P1. Very important. And Pale Horse always behind. It's like Pale Horse playing the complete opposite game of last time, right? So I guess I was right when I thought the team did not want to play the late game.
No, they don't. Yeah, he wants to play it fast, you know? Win or lose, at least it'll be fast as Pale Horse. As he takes another swig of his coffee. Trying to stay awake. There's Maelstrom online. That's when I thought he'd be fighting. Oh, the jump from Zero. Blink Dagger surprises the Storm. Even though the Illuminate misses, they have plenty of damage. Now Gremlo going to be in some trouble here. Good silence in return. And my god, the Spirit Siphons are madness here. Do they have another stun in time? Absolutely not. So Gremlo makes it out. Monkey, left high and dry though. He's going to be picked off eventually.
That was the EXO Ruchi. I got excited too.
Oh, was it EXO?
Healing.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, what a Spirit Siphon.
I saw him double Spirit Siphoning and I went, man, that's so... Ooh.
That spell's broken. Oh, yeah, I thought the same thing. But I checked it, no, the EXO was ending and the ghosts were just returning.
That makes much more sense. Come back to me. Come back to me. I didn't hear.
Thank God for that, right? Imagine if DP was actually that broken against CK. Orchid leads still for Black and Yellow as Rolling Thunder comes in. Oh, P1.
Giving it a go.
Rudy. Ooh, what a spear. Another Rolling Thunder hits. That's enough damage. P1 bursts him. Well done. All right, Black and Yellow. You're not making any mistakes. I'm playing this really well. Particularly Zero on his Mars. The lane was meh, but ever since he's been really on point with those spears.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been hitting them, and that accuracy is really, really good, especially because he does get to throw even more spears than your average Mars. Scan for Dire is just going to barely whiff here on Pale Horse, so he probably gets away with farming this. Although, they are coming. He's got Sakuchis. Zero has got a Blink Dagger, but no detection. Doesn't need it. Still catches him anyway. And with the bonk, in addition to P1 Swashbuckle hidden, they easily have another kill onto the Weaver. Things are looking great for Black and Yellow.
Yeah, they are. And with a Weaver like this, right, you don't have the option of, oh, we'll just win the late game eventually. The matchup against CK is going to be really tough, despite the Maelstrom. And I feel like Rudy has not scaled as much as he needed to in this game for him to just take over.
No, he's still going for Akaya. I thought he was just going to be the triple null tally build. Who was his BZM did this, BKB? Right? I think. No, he went 5 null tallies. Lincoln's was the meme. Not the meme, right? Because it worked, I guess. But I thought that's what it was going to be. It was going to be a couple more talismans, and then you go for the item build you were suggesting. I didn't expect it to be both.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not the biggest fan of the Kayan side. I do think that's very slow, this game. And I think you need someone. I guess maybe they're trusting Pale Horse to get online.
Oh, they got the Earth Spirit as well. Caught him with the bonk. That means Crow's impact is going to be basically none as he attempts to escape, but P1 will block his path. Tower here is going to get the kill. No, goes to P1.
What was that saying in English? When it rains, it pours. That was kind of the situation. They caught Gremlo in the most awkward position. And then Earth Spirit just kind of says, freebie, 2 for 1 today in the Arkosh supermarket.
Yeah, now Pale Horse is like trying to play the farm game, which is fine, right? Because he's a Weaver, and Weaver can farm with Maelstrom. I mean, I guess, and Weaver doesn't farm too quickly without it, which is why he was showing up to these fights, but it just seems like an abrupt change of pace. I don't know if the Arkosh game plan is going to be able to like really keep up with this, you know? Ooh, Pale Horse makes it out.
Yeah, that was good. If he Shukuchi'd into that, he was getting speared.
Oh, yeah.
Sentry dropped, speared. Yeah, there was no chance. Or
good patience. Good patience.
Yeah. They are right, guys. Well, we tried to play the early game. Clearly doesn't work. Let's go back to cutting lanes and try to take this to 60 minutes.
I mean, like, that must be what the game plan is, right? Skarhua. Big pull. Get to the other side of the river, where Crow's going to give chase into the Fiend's grip, but they missed! The spear missed, and Monkey's going to be able to collect the kill. Even gets off a Brain Sap here as a result. Gremlin popping the ulti. They have dispatched the Bane at the very least. Got from beyond the grave from the illusion. So good work as Rudy straight into the Rolling Thunder he goes. P1 can't get back into the river fast enough for a second time. That's another missed spear for Zero. That'll be his last of the engagement. So he can drop a tip onto him. Pale Horse this time does manage to get off the time lapse. Much to the surprise of Avo. It's P1 on the run. Ooh, Swashbuckle's good. Gremlo still giving chase with the Yule Scepter buying enough time. And it seems like it's only going to then be Braxy to fall in this engagement.
Black and Yellow was also surprised, right? I wasn't the only one surprised because they got the time lapse off. And Rudy even finds a regen rune.
Oh, yeah. Love to see it.
Gods are good. Yeah. Alright, that works out. We have a Aquila for Pale Horse as well. It's pretty good. And with those two, I think that you're going to be He's gonna be able to recover slightly here. Pale Horse. Weaver still hasn't hit her timing necessarily, so we're gonna start seeing it now.
Again, Weaver is a man. He's a center ant. It's okay.
Okay, I've been casting the Brazilians in SA, and we've united in the fact that we've all called, and Lacoste as well, right? We all call Weaver a
I know you have. I know. I've noticed it. But guess what, baby? Not here.
And I'm sorry. It's because in Spanish and Portuguese and all these languages, she's an ant, right? An ant is a feminine
It is an ant.
word. Right, yeah, I guess. Yeah, in English it doesn't exist. It's really difficult for me to do that change.
It is difficult for you, yes, I know. English is not a gendered language. Zero is gonna get a spear off, but he's still gonna die here. Rudy with plenty of damage. Now starting to have a bit of a turn. Has the Sanj and Kyle fully online, in addition to the triple null tally and the Fairy's trinkets. So all the items a Storm could want. Didn't go for the Soul Ring. Has that fallen out of favor recently?
It was kind of a flavor thing for like depending on the mid lane, right? Like Emo did it, and then everyone's like, "Oh, this is amazing," and then some people realized, it's not really my style. It's more of you have to take advantage of it in the early, right? If you don't, it feels like an 800 dead gold, and Rudy doesn't like it apparently. I've seen it less and less for sure, though.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I don't like that he went for the Kai Sanji 4 PKB, or the Kanj as you called it. I think that's a very efficient way of naming it, actually, so I approve.
You got Kanj. You got Yaya, you know.
I don't think. Sorry, that's too dumb.
Well, no one ever buys Yaya, so you never see it. Of course.
Yaya is how you affectionately call your grandma in Spanish as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Kai Sanj is gonna delay the BKB a lot, which means that BSJ has Pale Horse is gonna do a lot. Sorry, BSJ is the voice inside Jenkins' head. Pale Horse is to do a lot to recover for this, but he also didn't go for that. Impactful build. Maelstrom, Dragonlance, good stats and everything, but not like a wow, oomph, now I get to fight. So it's gonna be tough for Arkosh the next couple of fights, and I think Black and Yellow can abuse this, and they are with the smoke.
Oh, he thinks he knows where old Pale Horse is trying to TP. Oh, but he gets instead speared, mana burned, and life removed out from under him. The rest of the team was smoking into the side of the river, and he said, "Not for me, smoking is bad for your lungs. Keep it, PMA, keep it," and then he died.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now they're going to get dewarded. Rudy, though, still looking for the jump in as P1 is going to start rolling thunder in around. Regrettably for him, right into the bane. The Monkey gets a full duration Fiend's Grip off. P1 still trying to roll around in this fight. He's alive and is going to make it out, in fact. That's the Vessel going to try and nuke him down. So they have found Gremlo, but Rudy's still chasing with the Arcane Rune, has mana for days and weeks even. Karakua, though, cleaning up in the back lines is going to make it 3 dead, as it's going to be Rudy abandoning this team fight with a nice zip TP play. Black and Yellow still coming out better there. And even though they get a full duration Fiend's Grip onto this Pangolier, Karakua just comes in big alongside Zero, and they clean up.
Yeah. That was a good Fiend's Grip, right? And it did, I mean, again, the Pango is kind of neutered this game by the enemy team. But they did end up doing an okay job. Karakua gets a little bit more farm. In the end, the whole point of Black and Yellow will be Karakua gets so much farm that he's unkillable anyway, right? I don't think you really have the best tools against CK, so it's not that concerning for them. However, the fact that the 6k lead has kind of stagnated and the cores and Black and Arkosh have recovered should be a bit of a scary sign for Black and Yellow.
Yeah, this Weaver's starting to finally catch up a little bit. P1, in fact, still managed to out-farm him. But again, now that he's actually taken the time to really catch up and focus on farming, Pale Horse has managed to get a little bit up there. You think he's a wild stallion? He doesn't really strike me as a wild stallion kind of guy.
I feel like he might have been a wild stallion, but ever since he moved to EU, has to play at 4 AM every day, he's turned into the Pale Horse, the true Pale Horse.
That's fair. What is Pale Horse even a reference to? Did they just make it up? Is it like a...
I just think of One Piece.
Oh, he turned. Oh, wow. He doubted himself.
Regret. Wow. That hurts. That, Richie, is called dramatic irony. When the spectators know something that the characters don't.
Well, you know what? That's I call witchcraft on that one. What happened was that, you know, Pale Horse had one of his exhales. You know, he had one of those sighs that he does in the game. And it went into the mic so hard that Dota TV blew the Pangolier away from him.
Right, makes sense, yeah. As he was about to say, Jang! They got the Cardinal here. Okay, good kill. Oh, also the Enchantress. There's more Urn Judges for Curl, so actually kind of like...
Yeah, Vessel even.
Spared Vessel. Yeah. That's why this Vessel's huge this game, right? Because CK can dispel one charge with the Phantasm, that's it. And usually don't Phantasm in the middle of the fight, right? So
Monkey trying to
you have a lot of
tank Roche. Careful here, my friend. He's gonna slide.
Oh no!
He just made it. Really played with fire. I mean, once again, that wasn't even dramatic irony. That was just dramatic. My goodness, Monkey. Really couldn't have closed on that one.
Yeah, the best part is, you know that Monkey was laughing all the way through. He's like, guys, I got bashed, and he's laughing.
He's cackling. Heal me, don't let me die. CD in the river.
Oh, the arena. They caught Rudy. BKB. There's the help as well from the Pangolier. Rudy could be in trouble. Doesn't get the ball lighting off.
The pull.
That might be the Aegis lost. Well done. Gremlin's forced to go in with that BKB of his own. They have the arena. They have the silence. The Orchid comes in clutch. That was the Orchid from the Coddle, by the way.
Oh, he's gonna
blink. BKB last second, and he does live just barely. As Pale Horse comes in, hoping to kill Zero. He does get the kill. Karakua could be in trouble. Pale Horse can still chase after him. Karakua has been given extra mana, and Pale Horse realizes this and lets him go. And instead, Zero and P1 will die in the backlines. The Hewol comes out, and Braxy might be killed off. He will. Arkosh is making a comeback.
I believe they are. These fights are very hectic. It's hard to tell. Once again, P1 just barely missing there on the swashbuckle as Rudy playing around him beautifully. And again, Fiend's Grip just the the bane of this Pangolier's existence. Monkey cackling in the distance. But a nice setup here on the second life. They nearly get through Rudy, yet BKB the whole time was... No, it just got delivered there at the very last second. You could see the courier, in fact. They stopped microwaving it as soon as he lives. He BKBs. Maybe you thought the Soul Burn was going to kill him. But just couldn't quite get their hands on that sneaky Storm. So he managed to live to do that. Big item, though, delivered in the middle of that replay. I want to highlight it. It's going to be Karakua. Has Heart now finished up alongside Echo Saber, Armlet, and Sanj. He is a tanky boy. He's got 4,000 HP. You guys aren't killing him. You need DP here.
Vessel. Oh, Vessel's a lot. With the help of Rudy? I think there might be a chance. He's feared. Oh no, the fear! Saved Karakua from the Rolling Thunder. It's okay, they still got him.
Okay, well.
Monkey even joined last second. That would have been really bad in the Rolling Thunder.
I mean, just to show, it
Boulder.
took a BKB from Gremlo.
It's worth it.
Oh,
completely
100%.
worth. Yeah. And now they even catch the Enchanters. More Vessel charges for Earthspray. That Vessel is doing so much work.
Yeah, that's why I say that they need a DP there, right? Because she does basically 2k damage in the fight. Like, Storm's got damage for sure, but he was out of mana towards the tail end of that. Crow as well with the Vessel doing massive amounts of work. Gremlo just doesn't care about creep waves, man. He just gets right in there. He's using Exo. They need to keep Vessel charges though, so it's... Yeah, backdoors up. Gremlo, what are you doing? There he goes, okay. He just wants to give the tower a chance. Nothing
Oh, Gremlo. Crying blood right now. He just wants to be useful for his team.
He's just crying normally, right, for him? That's a normal cry.
I hear it helps him release though. It's good. It's good. It's that and no, I can't say that. That's
I don't know. It's that and chugging fizzy beverages, right?
Sure. Yes. His diet leads to other issues in the stomach that also make him feel cleansed.
Yeah.
There we go. Pale Horse. I mean, honestly, the fact that the two cores are kind of matching the CK, pretty impressive by Arkosh.
It is, yeah, especially because this Weaver was like down in 4th or 5th in terms of net worth. He's since overtaken P1 for that position. P1, Sebastian. Oh, and there they go. Monkey, good nightmare. Still invis. He dust him up.
He's dead.
And, well, he's gonna die. He's cackling, though.
I don't know if he was cackling there. Well, I don't know. He is the kind of guy that would say, I'm dying, guys. Haha. So, XD.
Well, it's fun when you play Bane and you get off a nightmare like that, you know, and then you Glimmer and you're like, ooh, I'm being sneaky. I broke the smoke. But you still die anyway. It's support copium. You don't get much more than that. They're going to really go in on this, huh?
Don't go for the edge, guys. That's the worst target. They commit the BKB just for this edge. Rudy's going in as well. Guys, you don't have a bench.
Edge is still alive. She lives.
Yeah, Rudy went for the Coddle though, and he's gonna get that kill. As Pale Horse also joins in, there's a Rolling Thunder. Everyone activates BKBs, and Gremlo's gonna be mashed to death. Everyone needs to retreat here from Arkosh unless they want to lose the remaining heroes in their team. And they do.
Okay.
That was a really odd and unnecessary fight for Arkosh.
Hey, Crow's still here.
He popped back, and now he dies back. Just to D1.
That's how the fight started for Crow. They had vision there the whole time, and he gets the D word, but it's not going to be worth his buyback. Pale Horse cuts a wave, and he's out of here. He's getting chased down, but I don't believe they're going to catch him in time.
Oh, Pale Horse is from the Bible. Oh, wow.
Is
Sorry,
it?
guys.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Because, you know, I only know that stuff from Binding of Isaac, and I don't remember. I know there was a white horse. I didn't know if it was Pale Horse.
I did Bible study in Spanish, and why am I supposed to know that? That's my defense.
Yeah, they usually don't teach you about the Book of Revelation either, because like it's a little wacky. I mean, you could tell. I mean, it inspired Arkosh, so you can imagine.
They taught me the 7 days. You know, on the 7th day, God made Spain, and then that was it. And he didn't need anything else. We were all happy afterwards.
And then he told you to descanse. So
Yeah. Descansó para siempre. Nunca se levanta. Pale Horse will get the Scotty with this tower, I think. Tower on the creep wave. Oh, sorry, not the Scotty. Just the second ultimate ult. Oh, Mindbreaker for Arkosh would actually be really good.
Oh, it
Pale
is.
Horse would really like the Mindbreaker. But they got it for black and yellow, which is fine. Pango's also a good Mindbreaker carrier.
Yeah, it's really good. You can really surprise the Storm, right? If Rudy's expecting to be able to ball lightning away from you and you just get silenced instead, he's not really willing to commit to BKB. I could see that really be a bit problematic for him. Oh, nice.
Thank God they went for the BKB as well. Right?
Yes.
On Rudy, because if he had gone for anything else, like a Yols or whatever, to like stop the 1 stun, then he would have been screwed. But the BKB makes it so that Mindbreaker is not that big a deal. He is going for Shivas. We'd like to see the Ags, but I get the point of the Shivas.
Yeah,
stopping the regen here is a big deal.
They're putting a lot of attention into stopping the regen. To the point where I think they have more than minus 100% now. Bane no longer reduces regen. I think there might have been an iteration of Enfeeble that did.
He does.
Wait,
Yeah, look,
Bane does with Enfeeble?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
It's been in Richie's defense. It's been changed so much. There's no way you can keep up with the spell.
Okay, so it's
There's people.
so now it's cast.
People don't
Remember
pick
what it was like turn rate? That's
Yeah, no, it's cast point was at one point.
Yeah.
Cast speed. Yeah, that was. Yeah. Now it's cast range. Honestly, enfeebling CK, pretty funny. Pretty funny. It really ruins the reality wave. So it's actually kind of a legitimate strat, but of course, the CK will eventually just go for the spell.
kill
Or he
there.
always just fan does
That'll
this.
betray the ward, but this ward's almost up anyway, so
It's worth.
yeah, Arkosh are
Oh,
happy with
Scotty. That's huge. Now you do have an immense amount of healing reduction, and now I think you're ready to deal with CK. Because obviously his biggest thing as a carry is the Chaos Strike heal, and if you take that away, that's the plan for Arkosh, right? It's like a 15 Dagon strat, except like no healing strat. Not bad.
Zero might be in for some trouble here. He's going to be the first to get hit with the Scotty slow.
No, what the feed script? Cancelled. I don't know what cancelled the feed script. I think he canceled himself. That was really odd. And with Rolling Thunder plus the arena, it's difficult for them to fight into. CK's coming. There's the true horseman of the apocalypse. He kills the Bane. But is that going to be sufficient? The Pale Horse is really low on mana. Garko has actually been perma-stunned here. The fear is too strong. Garko is dying. Oh my god, the damage is too high. Too much percentage damage. Arkosh will also finish off P1. Everyone from Black and Yellow surprised by that. They thought they had a really easy fight there, honestly. And the loss of the Mars was more crucial than we could expect. Weaver, more impactful than I was giving credit for.
Yep, most of the damage there to the CK being dealt by the DP. Dota Plus, great ability, by the way. If you guys don't use this in your games, the summary is amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's Spirit Siphon. It's just an incredible amount of damage, really. Storm as well getting in there for sure with his overload procs. He's not playing StarCraft out here. But it's most of the DP. This percentage-based damage, as you call it, well, which it is, as you're calling it, is really what's being what's completely destroying Cutwa this game.
There's an item in this game, I forget the name, Richie, maybe you can help me, that it helps you against all these spells, right? It makes you magic immune. It starts with a B.
Buyback?
That's true, actually, yeah, they kill you, right? They don't have any spore spells. That's clever. I like that. That's not quite an item. Oh, yeah. Black King Bar, right? Some people call it BKB. It's lesser known. It's kind of a niche item, but if he bought it, he would be safe from everything. Vessel, Spirit, Siphon, all the thousands of stuns.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither. But I would really like if he did. I mean, he's buying Scotty. What is the Scotty for, dude? How much HP do you need at one point? The Vessel's gonna tick you for like 200 damage a second because of this Scotty.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he's going Scotty either, because like I guess surface level, you know, it helps me fight DP because she lifesteals off of me, and I don't want her to lifesteal that much. Sure, okay, I suppose there's logic there, but the issue is that you're dying in the fights. It's not that Gremlo is out healing you, it's that Gremlo is just killing you. Like, Scotty's not going to reduce the amount of damage that this DP does to you at all. And in fact, it's now been amped because DP just bought the Kaya. So this is problematic.
It is very problematic. We need a way to deal with this. I mean, at least you have BKBs in the other cores, right? Well, I guess Pango doesn't need BKB. He just comes with an ingrained BKB. But Pango has been cancelled too much by the Storm pickup and the Bane, so you really can't rely on him being the win condition. It really is all on the CK.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I'm waiting for Roche. Monkey's like, I can't wait to die to Roche, or almost die to Roche again. We have Mjolnir now.
I've got Glimmer this time, guys. Roche can't kill me. I'll go Invis, and then he slams me.
I went for Shikuchi charges, which, fair enough, because that is... Like, in this game, you don't really need Animated Attack. You feel like you have enough damage already. So why not go for the Shikuchi charges, killing the supports quicker?
Yeah.
Or better.
Additional mobility, right? It's already such a good mobile game that having 2 charges makes you feel like God. I always like to see the Geminate attack talents. I don't know. I'm a sucker for it. More rolls on your Mjolnir. More rolls on your Mjolnir. That feels wrong to say.
I mean rolls, as in like hits?
Yeah,
like procs?
Yeah, more procs for your Mjolnir, right? Which is always nice against the illusions. I hear Rolling Thunder, and there is. P1, he's going to interrupt the smoke. He says, smoking is bad for you. And they're going to be able to take down, it looks like the Bane early on as they continue to stun him up here with the Rolling Thunder. Monkey, though, with the Essence Ring. Nope, silence up. He is dead and killed off. Rudy, though, waiting in the wings and gets a double kill there easily. Mars is dead. Doesn't have buyback. Bought back earlier, and the Pango is easily a +1 there off the back of that fight.
The tips to God Z.
Former teammate.
Oh, these are good. Yeah, former teammate. All these are in good faith. God Z gets away though.
It's gonna be a decent amount of damage here to the Storm. Not really.
Gremlo is gonna be able to take these racks relatively easily. Yeah, he's reducing the travel time of the spirits by getting close to towers.
Yeah, the first really good EXO.
Yeah. I mean, in general, they have been dealing a lot of damage in the team fights, right? So not the main.
Actually, this is the second one. The first one was when he healed, and I thought it was Spirit Siphon.
No, but like in the team fights, just the existence of Gremlo has been such a nuisance, right? That it's kind of hard to quantify how much EXO does because it's like there. But I guarantee you, he's doing a lot. Rudy got Ags, by the way. That's huge. He's gonna have the overload bounce attack soon if he wants to go for that, and then he can go for the shard talent. Yeah, okay.
he will. Yeah, this is the build. He might. I think this is second Roche, so I think he's gonna claim the shard as well. No one else really should take it. Swarm. Yeah, I don't think they're taking it. Giving this one to the Storm. They even given the Aegis, which, yeah, I mean, okay. Pale Horse shouldn't really have any issues, especially with BKB getting off his time lapse. That's basically a second life for him this game. So. Yeah, I think giving Aegis to Storm is very viable. And yeah, he's definitely going to be taking this overload attack bounces. I mean, it is incredibly strong. Storm Spirit definitely has got plenty of damage in fights right now, but with Ags, Shard, 25 talents, it is absolutely criminal how much damage this guy can do.
Yep. So I would like if Gremlo just gave him the experience, honestly, to just let him have the creeps here. That level 25 is so close. He's 50 experience away,
Gremlo really needs the +2 stats that he's about to get, okay?
And the worst is that he's just dividing it among them as well. So, oh no, they're going to initiate with a level 25.
There it is.
He got it. Okay, BKB is used.
Here
They're going once again on CK first.
And he's dead.
The damage is so high. Still no BKB on Karma, by the way. He's finally decided to go for it.
That's not the right recap, unfortunately. Let's see, what did he die from? Yeah, Storm's damage. I mean, that was incredible. It was still mostly Gremlo, by the way, but like Storm able to pump out that amount of damage in that little amount of time is it's ridiculous. And that's without buyback. I think this is just the game.
Well, the Blinding Light saved Gremlo there from the spear into the wall. Or he still got speared, but not being hit by the wall, which means Zero's dead. P1 in trouble. The Rolling Thunder will allow him to get back home, though. GG's called. Okay. Well, Black and Yellow will be forced to go through tiebreakers and stop throwing your ass. Stop! Yeah, good luck in tiebreakers, says Monkey. That sounds so salty, but knowing a Monkey is definitely genuine.
It's PMA, for sure.
It's PMA, yes. And yeah, that means that Black and Yellow will be forced to go through tiebreakers if they want to say Div 2 against KBO US and potentially also against 5 and Midas. We're going to have to see, though. That depends on the last match that we have on April 22nd between 5 and Midas and Felt.